first glance is enough to stop anyone in their tracks. Low, wide, and painted in an eye-catching performance yellow, the 2026 Plymouth GTX looks less like a traditional muscle car and more like a modern American supermachine built to dominate both the street and the spotlight. From the aggressive front fascia to the razor-sharp rear design, this new interpretation of the GTX feels like a bold statement: the legend is back, and this time it's faster, sharper, and more futuristic than ever before. A design that commands attention. Looking at the front profile, the car sits extremely low to the ground, giving it a race-ready stance. The wide grille and sharp LED headlight signature create an intimidating face that instantly communicates performance. The sculpted hood, with its aerodynamic lines, hints that serious power is hiding underneath. The front bumper features large air intakes designed not only for style but also to improve cooling and airflow. Carbon fiber accents surround the lower splitter give the car a premium, high-performance feel, something usually seen on exotic supercars rather than traditional muscle machines. From the sides, the body looks muscular and tight, with strong curves over the wheel arches. This shape gives the GTX a planted appearance, suggesting stability at high speeds. Rear design, a pure performance attitude. The rear of the 2026 GTX is where the car truly shows its aggressive personality. A sleek LED light bar stretches across the back, giving it a modern and futuristic signature. Below that, the bold GTX badge sits proudly at the center, reminding everyone that this is not just another sports car, it's a revival of a legendary performance name. The quad exhaust setup immediately signals serious horsepower. Large performance exhaust tips, combined with a deep rear diffuser, suggest that this machine is built for speed, acceleration, and raw power. The wide stance at the back, along with the thick performance tires, gives the car a track-focused look, as if it's ready to launch forward at any moment. A perfect blend of muscle and supercar DNA. What makes this 2026 GTX concept especially exciting is how it blends classic American muscle heritage with modern supercar styling. Traditional muscle cars were known for their long hoods, powerful engines, and aggressive attitude. This new GTX keeps that spirit alive but adds modern aerodynamics, sharp lighting elements, and exotic car proportions. It feels like a cross between a classic moper muscle icon and a high-end European performance coupe. This design direction could redefine what a modern American performance car looks like. Interior. Although the images focus on the exterior, a car with this level of design would almost certainly feature a high-tech, premium interior. We can expect digital driver display, large infotainment screen, premium leather or Alcantara seats, ambient lighting, sport steering wheel with performance controls, driver-focused cockpit layout. The original GTX was known as a gentleman's muscle car, meaning it offered both power and comfort. A modern version would likely take that idea even further, combining track-level performance with daily driving luxury. Performance possibilities. A car that looks this aggressive must deliver performance to match. If a 2026 Plymouth GTX were produced, possible powertrain options could include supercharged V8 engine, twin-turbo performance setup, hybrid performance system, high-output modern muscle platform. With modern engineering, the GTX could easily produce 600 to 800 horsepower, putting it in direct competition with today's top performance machines. Advanced features could include launch control, adaptive suspension, multiple drive modes, performance traction management, high-performance braking system. This would transform the GTX from a classic straight-line muscle car into a complete performance vehicle capable of handling both highways and racetracks. designed to compete with modern performance icons. If launched today, the 2026 GTX would face strong competition from Ford Mustang performance models, Dodge's high-output muscle cars, Chevrolet Camaro performance variants, modern performance coupes from Europe. However, the GTX name carries a powerful legacy. Combined with this futuristic design, it could easily stand out as one of the most unique performance cars on the market. Why this car excites enthusiasts? The biggest reason people are excited about a modern GTX is nostalgia mixed with innovation. Car lovers remember the original Plymouth GTX as one of the most respected muscle cars ever built. Bringing that name back with a design this bold creates emotional excitement. It represents heritage, power, American performance culture, modern engineering, future muscle car evolution. This is not just a car, it's a symbol of the return of raw, emotional driving machines in an era moving toward electrification and automation. The future of the GTX name. Even if this version remains a concept or digital vision, it shows what the future of classic muscle revivals could look like. Automakers are increasingly bringing back legendary badges because they connect generations of car enthusiasts. A modern GTX could become a halo performance model, something that defines the brand's performance identity. If built correctly, it could sit at the top of the modern muscle hierarchy as a luxury performance flagship. The 2026 Plymouth GTX, as imagined through this aggressive, supercar-inspired design, feels like the perfect rebirth of a legendary name. It combines classic muscle heritage, exotic-level styling, modern performance technology, premium luxury elements. The result is a machine that looks powerful even while standing still. If the GTX ever returns in a form like this, it wouldn't just be another performance car, it would be a statement. A statement that true muscle never dies, it simply evolves. And judging by this bold yellow beast, the future of American performance could be louder, sharper, and more exciting than ever before.